Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? This is Eric, and today I'm back with another YouTube video. And this YouTube video is basically in response to my last YouTube video on my college decision reaction video and all the acceptances and all that. So today's video is going to be about my stats at school and kind of like the extracurriculars that I did that kind of helped me get into the schools like USC, UCLA, NYU, BU, like schools like that. But anyway, yeah, so basically first off, I feel like wasn't able to say this in the last video, but you know, college decisions are obviously very random, and you know, this has been an extremely competitive year. You know, college admissions get more and more competitive each and every year, and had this been a different year, you know, I very well could have gotten into like different schools, got rejected at some, but got accepted at others. And you know, this is in no way a bragging video. I just want to kind of like give you guys some information to maybe help you judge where you guys are at, or kind of like give you guys a window into some of the stats and like basically the things that I do, and you know, maybe even what colleges are looking for. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into kind of like the stats portion of this video. So yeah. All right, so starting off, I kind of just want to give some context into like where I go to school. So basically I attend a private Catholic high school in the Bay Area, and this school utilizes a semester system, and they give both a weighted GPA and an unweighted GPA out of 4. And basically the weighted GPA is with honors classes and APs, they count towards your GPA as a 5, whereas like normal regular classes count as a 4. But the kind of the catch why I didn't say like the maximum weighted GPA is 5, because at our school they make you take mandatory religion classes every semester, which aren't weighted classes, so they do it out of 4. So you know, each person's weighted GPA can vary, but yeah, I kind of just wanted to get that out of the way. So basically some basics: my academic weighted GPA is a 4.646, and my academic unweighted GPA is a 3.939 out of 4. So yeah, that's just basically some basics. So next off, we can hop into, you know, some of the classes that I've taken over my years at high school. Oh yeah, and kind of just for context, I applied to all these schools as an economics major, and if they didn't offer this exact major, then I picked something like business economics, or like, yeah, business economics. That was basically my alternate major, so yeah. All right, so first off, I guess we can start off with some of my freshman year classes. So basically, first off, we have English 1 Accelerated in the first semester and the second semester. I got A's, and then Algebra 2 Honors, both A's in both semesters for that. And then next off was the mandatory religion class that I was talking about before, and I got an A in both semesters. And then biology honors, I got a B+ the first semester, and then the A- the second semester. I will not lie, that class was pretty hard, and was probably like the hardest class, you know, kind of like transitioning over from middle school into high school. And then next off was Mandarin 2 with an A- in the first semester and an A in the second semester. And then Visual Arts 1, which I got an A in the second semester. So basically kind of like the total GPA, like the academic GPA that it came out to for these semesters was a 4.2 in the first semester, and then a 4.283 in the second semester. And yeah, those were my freshman year classes. Definitely not off to the best start, but a lot of schools generally don't really look at freshman year grades, so that I would say it probably worked to my advantage. But next off, you know, we have the sophomore year classes, which I took AMLIT honors, AP US history, pre-calc honors, church community, which was basically the mandatory religion class that I was talking about before, and then chemistry honors and Mandarin 3 honors. And basically I got A's in all of these classes except for an A- in the first semester of AMLIT honors, pre-calc honors, and then an A- in the second semester of chemistry honors. And then, kind of to recap it all, the academic weighted GPA for the first semester was a 4.733, and then the weighted academic GPA for the second semester was a 4.783. And that was basically the first half of my high school grades. And, definitely I feel like in sophomore year, I took school more seriously than I did in my freshman year. And yeah. All right, so next off, in junior year, I took AP English Literature and Composition, AP World History, AP Calculus AB, Social Justice, which again, this was kind of like the mandatory religion class, although it was probably the least religion class out of all the religion classes that I've taken, because it was more so like a class on like the social issues that were going on around the world, which I found pretty interesting, but yeah, that's besides the point. And then physics honors and AP Chinese language and culture. And because this was all online, I would say it was pretty easy, just in general, relative to previous years where you actually really have to study when you're in person. So I got A's in everything. And then first semester weighted academic GPA was a 4.833, and semester 2 was also a 4.833. And this is by semesters. This is not the total GPA as we go. But yeah, and then senior year, first semester, I took AP English Language and Composition, AP Micro Econ and Macro Econ. I think we did Micro Econ the first semester, but they kind of like named the course name, like put it together. But yeah, we did Micro Econ the first semester. And then I'm doing 2 math classes this year, AP Calc BC and then AP Stats. The mandatory religion class for the first semester was Ethics, Justice, and the Environment. And then this semester, I'm actually taking Religions of the World. And then my science class was AP Environmental Science, and I got all A's in these classes in the first semester, except for an A- in AP English Language and Composition. And my academic weighted GPA for this semester came out, the first semester came out to be a 4.783. So yeah, that's basically kind of like my GPA and stats at school. And then next we can kind of go on to AP classes and my SAT score and all that. So yeah. All right, so onto AP exams now. So basically by the time I will have graduated high school, I will have taken 10 AP classes, with those classes being AP Calculus BC, AP Chinese Language and Culture, AP Macro/Micro Econ, AP English Lang, AP English Lit, Environmental Science, AP Stats, AP US History, AP World History, and AP Calc BC. So basically the scores that I have gotten on the exams that I have already taken was a 4 on AP Chinese Language and Culture, a 3 on AP English Literature and Composition, a 5 on AP US History, a 3 on World History, and a 2 on AP Calc AB, but I did not submit that to any schools. So yeah, those were my AP scores. And I guess next we can talk about my SAT score. So basically, I only took the SAT once and I didn't study for it, and I got a 1480, and I think I submitted it to USC, BU, BC, but I didn't submit it to UPenn and NYU. So yeah, that's basically kind of like my stats. So now I guess we can talk about like extracurriculars and awards and all that. So yeah. All right, so next up we got, as I said before, extracurriculars and awards. And yeah, this might take a while, so get ready. So I'm basically taking this off of my UC application, and I'm just gonna read you and tell you a bit about each one. And yeah, so my first activity was FICO, aka the Firebird Youth Chinese Orchestra. So basically, I have been an erhu player with this orchestra since 2nd grade. And basically, if the erhu, for you guys who don't know, is the Chinese violin. And I played it at a lot of solos and a lot of competitions. And in 2019, during my freshman year of high school, halfway through, I was actually selected as one of 5 players, one of 5 or 6 players to go play on NBC Bay Area, which was kind of like the local TV station for some sort of Lunar New Year performance. So that was a super cool experience. And yeah, over my time here, I kind of held like the concert master and principal positions, which is kind of like, you know, some leadership positions in the orchestra, in which kind of like I helped like tune, organize, you know, like get all the students settled in. And during like performances, I was like one of the first chair students in the orchestra. But yeah, I did this all 4 years at high school and many before. But yeah, so next up, my second activity is a nonprofit that I was part of, which was basically called Seagull Leadership International. And I was the treasurer of this nonprofit organization. And basically this nonprofit organization, I guess you could say, was kind of like dedicated to helping the local community amongst other things. And I kind of like helped manage funds and bookkeeping and all that for the organization, while also attending many of their like events, including fundraisers for the California fires back in like my freshman and sophomore years, as well as a kind of like campaign, I guess you could say, during my sophomore year, where I helped send out, where we were basically trying to donate masks to local hospitals, and I was basically helping bookkeeping and sending out tax receipts to donors who helped donate to our foundation so we could help buy masks and donate them to hospitals. But yeah, I did this all 4 years in high school. And next up, another extracurricular activity I did was an internship at this little 3D camera company called eCapture. So basically, in the summer of 2021, this past summer, I basically helped kind of like produce promotional videos for this company, kind of showing how one of their cameras, the LifeSense G53 camera, worked, and kind of like the specifications, and a quick little unboxing and review video in 1 minute. And I believe they put it on their LinkedIn and something like that. It was just a cool experience, you know, getting to network with all the people who worked at the company, kind of getting their thoughts and ideas and what they wanted to put in a video, and kind of like produce a video for them. And I thought that was like super cool. But yeah, I basically created all these videos from scratch and edited them along the way with kind of like input from various members of the company. Yeah, and I did this past summer, kind of during the 12th grade, and it ran into a bit of like the beginning of the school year. But yeah, that was basically my third activity. My fourth activity was being a member of AMHS Live, which was basically a broadcasting, a broadcasting like club within my school, which live streamed a lot of like sports events, and it was kind of like also a video creation club. So during my time there, I kind of like helped live stream and worked in collaboration with a lot of other students to live stream a lot of the school's games onto like the school's YouTube channel. And that was a super cool experience. And I also solo produced a video for the basketball team at our school, which went into like, I think a little show that our school is doing, something like that. But yeah, I did this during my 10th and 12th grade and wasn't able to do it during my 11th grade because of COVID, which kind of sucked. But yeah, that was my fourth activity. And my fifth activity was just being a part of like the freshman basketball team. Yeah, you know the gist. I did this in 9th grade. 10th grade, kind of like similar stuff. I was part of the JV badminton team at my school for the 9th and 10th grade. And yeah, and then next up was being a member of Cornerstone, which is kind of like a youth campus ministry program at my school. Yeah, it had some pretty cool experiences. Like, I did this while it was online, so like one of the activities we did one day was like kind of like give cards to firemen that were help fighting the California fires. But yeah, that was a really cool experience. Just decided to add it on the application because yeah, you know, why not? And next up is an award. So I got the President's Volunteer Service Award in the gold kind of tier. And I was awarded this in 10th grade. So basically this award is if you have served 100 community service hours within 1 year, I believe, you get this award. And I got it from, you know, activities with Seagull Leadership and also my orchestra with community service, like performances at local libraries and all that. So yeah, it was, you know, an honor to get the award. And yeah, next up was basically just being an AP scholar with an honor, which was basically just maintaining an average score on of 3.25 on all AP exams taken, which honestly isn't too much of a flex or anything, given that some of my AP scores from last year weren't the greatest. But you know, an award is an award, and I'm gonna put it on there. And then next was an award, and this was the US International Music Competition in 3rd place, in which I got this in 9th grade. So basically, I won the 3rd place in kind of like the bowed string section, which was basically like the Chinese violin section. Yeah, the erhu section. And out of 10 competitors, I had placed 3rd. And yeah, this was kind of like a competition that is held yearly at Stanford, and I was able to get 3rd place in it. And yeah, it was a cool experience again. And then again, I did this competition in 12th grade, and I got an honorable mention for this. But the thing is, I technically got 2nd place in the thing because they didn't award a 1st and 2nd place spots for kids in this section. There was only a 3rd place and an honorable mention, and I got the honorable mention. So yeah, that was my 11th kind of award / extracurricular. 12th, I just put NHS, you know, nothing really too special, just 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, all through high school. You know, honor society comes with maintaining a good enough GPA. You guys know the gist. I think every school has this. And then next was CSF, which is like a similar thing. It's kind of like for maintaining a high enough GPA, you would get to be a part of this organization and kind of like volunteer and do stuff like that. And then 14th, I just put principal honor roll, which is basically just maintaining a 4.0 GPA throughout a semester, and you would get it, and I got it in all 4 years. And then for my 15th activity / award, I just basically put stock / cryptocurrency investing. Like, I didn't really know whether or not this counted, but it was something that I actually do off to the side. And at the time of making the video, I was up $3,500 and up 90% from my original $3,900, which I started with a year prior. So it was a pretty good run of, you know, investing. So I decided to put it on there, and I did this in 11th and 12th grade. And then lastly, for my final activity / award, I put my YouTube channel. And you guys know, you guys are watching it right now, so yeah, I just kind of described how many subscribers I had, the views, and kind of like the different videos that I put up on there, like with my driver's permit video getting a lot of views and being the #1 search result on YouTube, and just stuff like that. And yeah, I did it through all 4 years. But yeah, guys, basically this is my stats and extracurriculars video. Hopefully it kind of gave you guys some clarity as to maybe why I got admitted to certain schools, and hopefully it kind of gives you an idea for what to do going forward for you guys, and kind of like how, like, getting a feel for everything. And yeah, basically if you guys are like juniors and watching this, I wish you guys the best of luck. You know, you guys are gonna do great things, and I believe in you guys. So yeah, If you guys want any more college related content, definitely put stuff in the comments. I do read them, and I can make any videos on like my kind of like college experience, especially like writing essays too. If you guys want me to read you guys some of my essays, I can make a video on that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.